Here at CSUS Stanislaus, almost every student and faculty member would agree that communication studies are important in every interaction that you have with other people in everyday life. However, a big question for communication majors and prospective students alike is what career opportunities will be available for one who chooses to make communication their area of study.
Many of our majors, many of the alums from this program actually end up in fields like public relations, internal human resources jobs within organizations, event planning, promotions or marketing, either for private firms or public or nonprofits. Many of our students are actually interested in broadcasting and other dimensions of journalism, so we have the radio station and the newspaper here that end up fostering careers for folks in that side of telecommunications or broadcast communication. We do have folks who work for newspapers.
Being that communication is such a broad field, there's a number of different careers that you can take. But again, it's we have communication students that are working in social work right now and working with underprivileged families.
I've seen alumni from, like I said, various schools across the United States go into as far-reaching careers as pharmaceutical sales, to real estate, to law school, to radio and TV ad sales, to event planning.
The fact that I teach a radio class would lead me to think that I would say, okay, well, you should go be a radio DJ. However, that's not necessarily a job with a lot of openings right now, or a career with a lot of openings right now. But that doesn't mean that you can't work in radio, that you can't work in TV. Those jobs are out there. A lot of people think that's a field that you can't get into, but we have students that are working in TV right now. We have students that are working in radio right now, and the positions are there. But there's satellite radio, and there's webcasting that you can do, where you can create your own radio stations. You can create your own web-based designs, and with the convergence in media right now, there's a lot of different careers out there in media that can work.
Education. Lots of students will take this degree and move on to careers in education, primary and secondary. Lots of other folks go into graduate school, continuing on with communication. Public relations, of course, is an area that we have lots of students go into. These are all areas in which communication, again, it's imperative to have the skills to do well in these courses of career.
Well, I definitely think that my degree in communications has opened a whole lot of doors in terms of career options. Prior to owning my own business, I served as the Public Chief Information Officer for Stanislaus County. And so having done that work for the county for 12 years, it really embedded in me not only how critical communication skills are, but really how effective you can be in terms of impacting change, social change, environmental change, behavioral change. So communications was really the key in terms of providing me those opportunities.
So I think that the thing about communication is that its greatest asset, for the communication scholar is that it's such an important skill to have competency in writing and in speaking, and we certainly teach that. We teach how to engage in relationships successfully, how to negotiate conflict. These are all vital skills that are absolutely imperative in the workplace.